Okay, good morning, class. Sit down, please. Once more, welcome to Mali Radio and Television Station, or RTM. Okay. Today, we'll see a new topic. All right. Now, we are on the road. Vehicles are going here and there, and suddenly, two vehicles hit each other. Two vehicles hit each other, or two cars. Two cars hit each other. What is it? Well, okay, students, it's an accident. That's an accident. Okay? You can also see that a car will get out of the road or will get into a skid and strike a tree along the road. And this also is an accident or a crash. It's a crash or an accident. A car crash or a car accident, okay? All right. Now, class, what does it happen? What does it happen? Well, in the traffic. It's in the traffic. The traffic, what is it? What's the traffic? It's the cars and motorcyclists. Cars and motorcyclists, well, in the street or on the road. Okay? This is the traffic. All right. So, at the end of this lesson, learners should be able to describe an accident, use words and phrases in meaningful sentences. Next. Okay, so our text today is a car crash. A car crash. Car. Class, repeat after me. A car. A car. A car crash. A car crash. A car crash. All right. And now, let me read the text. A car crash. While the driver was putting the cases in the boot, Sikiru said goodbye to his family. Then, they left Lagos and drove north to Kano. While they were driving along, Sikiru tried to read a book. The car was too fast and the road was too bumpy, so he couldn't read, and he began looking at the countryside. Suddenly, they went round a sharp bend and saw a huge hole in the middle of the road. Again, children, listen very carefully. I'll read once more. Okay? A car crash. While the driver was putting the cases in the boot, Sikiru said goodbye to his family. Then they left Lagos and drove north to Kano. While they were driving along, Sikiru tried to read a book. The car was going too fast and the road was too bumpy, so he couldn't read, and he began looking at the countryside. Suddenly, they went round a sharp bend and saw a huge hole in the middle of the road. Next. Okay. Vocabulary. Boot. Class, you repeat after me. A boot. A boot. A boot. Again. A boot. A boot. So the boot in the car is a space at the back of the car that you put your luggage. Example, I'll put the luggage in the boot. All the things you need when you want to have a trip or take a trip, well, you have to put your things, well, in the boot of your car, if you have one, okay? If you have one, but I have none, okay? Now, the next word, to go too fast, to go too fast, to go too fast. All right, to go too fast means to go very quickly, to go very quickly, okay? To go at top speed, at breakneck speed, okay? An example, you can notice that young drivers, well, go too fast, okay? And that's the reason of so many accidents in the street, okay? So you have to go very carefully, okay? In order to avoid accident, okay? Now suddenly, class, you repeat after me. Suddenly, suddenly, suddenly. Again, suddenly, suddenly. Means quickly and unexpected, okay? Something very surprising, okay? Suddenly. Example, when pupils were talking too much in the class, teacher immediately said, be quiet, okay? And this reaction from the teacher was not expected, well, by the students. It was surprising, okay? Be quiet, said the teacher suddenly. Sharp bend. Class, sharp bend. Sharp, sharp. Repeat, sharp, sharp, sharp. Sharp bend, sharp bend. Sharp bend on the road is a curve. Is a curve. When the car is coming, when he arrives at a curve or at a sharp bend on his left-hand side, he will turn. And when he have a curve or a sharp bend on his right-hand side, he will also turn. But he must be very careful when he comes across a sharp bend, because it's very dangerous. A sharp bend sometimes is very dangerous. When you are coming too fast, well, it's very difficult to turn. So you have to turn very carefully, okay, in order to avoid accident, okay? All right. So it's a part of the road that forms a curve, a curve, a curve, to the right or to the left. When you want to go to Kuluba, for instance, when you want to go to Kuluba or to Pointe, so you have many sharp bends. So vehicles have to turn right. Sometimes they turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, okay? So it's very dangerous. So the driver have to be very careful, okay? And now, he went around a sharp bend and saw a huge hole, you know? Well, when you are not careful, you will have an accident. All right. Next. Okay, grammar. The simple past tense. Okay, let's read the corpus. Right. While I was doing my homework, my uncle arrived. While I was doing my homework, my uncle arrived. Okay, notice this sentence. You know that The second action, my uncle arrived. My uncle arrived comes next. And the action in the simple past continuous started before the action in the simple past and probably continued after it. Okay? So the sentence in the simple past continuous started before. Okay? It started before. The simple past continuous started before. And second, the sentence in the simple past tense comes next. Okay? Sentence 2. While the students were playing, the bell rang. While the students were playing, the bell rang. Suppose that it's a break time. It's a break time. The students are in the schoolyard, and suddenly the bell rang. And when the bell rings, the students will go into a class. Okay? So the action of playing is the first, and the second is the bell rang. Okay? While Amy was taking a shower, the telephone rang. Amy was taking a shower or was taking a bath, to take a bath, or to take a shower. To take a bath or to take a shower, okay? To wash himself, okay? All right. Evaluation. True and false statement. Are these sentences true or false? Write T in front of the true sentences and F in front of the false ones. Sikiru put the luggage in the boot. 2. Sikiru couldn't read in the car. B. Comprehension questions. Answer the following questions. What happened while the driver was putting the cases in the boot? 2. Where did they drive? 3. Why couldn't Sikiru read in the car? 4. What happened suddenly? Next. Essay. Describe the accident you have already seen. Describe the accident you have already seen. You have to set the scene of the accident and what was your feeling and what do you advise the road users? Not more than 8 lines. Okay, for next week, you have to write something about the accident you have already seen in the street. All right? Okay? Cheerio, class, and see you next time.